Hey guys, it's Jill. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. So today is going to be a video that, wow, if you need some organization for anything, especially your pantry, this is the video for you. Because y'all, when you see the state of my pantry, some of you may even be thinking, there's no way that girl has lived with her pantry like that. This has to be staged. And I'm here to tell you, no. It has not been staged. I wish it has been staged, but it's been like this since last summer, and I cannot do it anymore. I keep telling my kids, I'm like, how much food do you think we're gonna find in here that we didn't know we had? Because it's just in so much disarray. So I went onto Amazon. I got me some organizers that I'm super excited about. I'll show you through each of the organizers, and I will link everything down below. I also got a label maker. Unfortunately, the label maker doesn't work, and so I'm having to send that back, and hopefully it'll be here tomorrow and we can get everything labeled and finished off so it can be my super perfect, beautiful pantry that I've been dreaming of pretty much ever since I moved into this house, but just didn't want to put the time, money, and effort that it needed. So let's go ahead without further ado and get into me showing you what this pantry looks like. We're gonna organize the heck out of it today, and it's gonna look amazing, so let's do this. So outside the pantry doors, are you guys ready for the big reveal to see what we're working with here? All right, let's do this. Oh my gosh, I don't even have to open up both doors. Look, I mean, just look at this. There's crap thrown on the floor. Don't know where half of what anything is. I don't know where half of anything is. Like I said, I know the basics and essentials like honey, sugar, flour, stuff like that. Like I know I have the canned goods. I know I have certain ones. So I have a general idea of things that I have, but for the most part, there's probably a lot of stuff in here that I had no idea that I had. So that is what it looks like up there. And oh my gosh, we are going to organize this and make this my dream perfect pantry. And here's the organizers that I got from Amazon. So I got some white baskets that look wicker but are plastic. I got these little can organizers. I got 2 of them. I got this little snack organizer. However, it doesn't fit in my pantry, so I'm gonna have to leave it separate, which I'm fine with. I think it's gonna look great and do great. I got these airtight cereal containers, and I also got I think there's, 14 pieces of a food storage container set. So it's like these little things. And we have all different sizes. We have more over here. And then here are the cereal containers. And like I said, I bought a label maker, but it's broken. So I'm just gonna have to do good old sticky note with Sharpie to put what everything is. So when I get it in tomorrow, I won't have to worry about what everything is. So let's do this.
Can I just take a minute and say wow real quick? Because I know what the end result looks like. Y'all, just wait until you see the end result. Now that I'm editing this, I'm like, how did I ever have a pantry like this for several extended months? It's crazy. Anyways, what I'm doing right now is I'm literally taking everything out of the pantry and just creating a complete fresh slate. And I'll go through and I'll talk to you guys about what I'm going to do and like how I'm going to organize. But for now, we're just going to focus on taking everything out of the pantry. And then once everything is out, since they're wired shelves, the shelves didn't need to be wiped down, but the floor was kind of a mess. So we're going to vacuum and mop the floor.
Make me blind, you will always be there. There's no doubt in my mind. You will always be there, heading out to see ya and leave the rest behind. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be there. Oh, oh, 'cause you will always be the one to hold me. You will always be the one who knows me.
So of course I spilled pasta because that's totally a Jill move. But I'm so glad that my son was there to help me pick all of that up. And I just want to say real quick, y'all, I bought like gallons of water so that I could have for my surgery. So when I was upstairs, I wouldn't have to have the kids keep coming downstairs to get me water, or I wouldn't have to keep coming downstairs to get water. And how about I totally forgot that I even bought it. And I didn't realize it until I started cleaning this out. I was like, oh yeah, I bought water for my surgery and recovery. Telling you, this is your sign. This is your sign that if your pantry is a mess like mine was, girl, put a little bit of time, maybe some elbow grease, and get that pantry organized. You will be so glad that you did. I promise.
Always be the I know you will always be the I know you will always be. Come on, let me closer to your heart. I'm waiting here for you. I know you will always be the you're the one that I need.
Okay, so this is insane, you guys. There's so many things that I've found duplicates of, and this is why it's so important that you stay organized. So we've got all of that, got stuff on the ground, we've got all of this. All of that. And then we have this. The table is completely covered. And then we even have things in the chairs. Like, there's so much. It's insane.
Okay, so I really didn't know where to start. I'm going to be honest. I sat there for 10 minutes and was like, where do I start? And then I remembered I had these little can organizers. So I was like, okay, let's start with the cans. And what you see me doing right now is, now that everything is out, I wanted to see, could they fit in my pantry on the wired shelves, and they can't. There was not enough room. And it was fine because it looks amazing on the floor. I was just trying to avoid putting on the floor, but it looks great. So that's where we're starting. We're starting with cans, and I'm going to get all of the cans from everywhere. They were literally everywhere, scattered all about around the kitchen. So I got all the cans, and we got to organizing them on these little or can organizer. These are really great, by the way, and I highly recommend them. They are linked down below, and they're also going to be in my Amazon favorites storefront. So now it looks like I'm just kind of like standing around snacking, which I'm going to be honest, I kind of am. But at this point, I'm like, okay, again, just kind of what am I doing? When you have this much stuff in front of you, it's very easy to get overwhelmed. So you just kind of have to either just go for it and just go at it, or pick and choose maybe small things, and eventually you'll get there. And that was my philosophy. And that's kind of like how it goes when I organize. I don't really know, and I don't go in with a plan. I just kind of do what feels right, and it just all comes together and it all works out. So whether you're super organized while you're trying to get organized, or while you're doing it like I am, where I am like, I don't have a plan and I'm super overwhelmed, it's up to you. Do you? And I promise it's going to all work out in the end. So don't be too hard on yourself. And also don't let that aspect of the whole organizational process stop you from starting. So I kind of piddled around a little bit, and then I decided, let's go ahead and make a bread basket. So that's what I did first. And then I just decided to start dumping things in my containers. And I just kind of went from there. And that really seemed to work for me.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting super.
I just have to say, the amount of oatmeal that I had in my pantry was embarrassing. And that's why it's so important to be organized, because I didn't know I had oatmeal because I couldn't see it. So I kept buying it and kept buying it. And I still have, if I'm not mistaken, 2 full big containers of unopened oatmeal that did not fit in this ginormous container. That's a lot of oatmeal that I was buying. And I didn't need to.
Want to keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby, put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it. Monday came and swept away all the fun of yesterdays. But I'm gonna hold it together, this ain't forever. Need a shot and then a beat, somewhere to let out some steam. I'm not the one to say never, never say never. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go. So baby, put the record on, I'm not gonna need that song, hit it.
So I got most of the things in the containers, I think, until I ran out, but I didn't want to bore you with more footage of that. It was just basic pour, go, label, and then that's it. But now we're working on doing the cereal bars, and I did a couple of different ways until I found my sweet spot of what I thought was going to be perfect and what was going to be perfect for my family as well. By the way, this thing is amazing, and it's something I highly recommend. The thing is huge, but I think it works just as great and looks just as great separated as it would together. So, yeah, if you don't have a pantry that would hold the big thing, you can totally do it this way too, and it's fully functional and amazing.
I've been walking down the street like an alien. They say time will heal, but I don't have patience. You packed your things, now we begin the erasing. All the memories slowly start to fade, and the days move so slow. I know I gotta go, but I can't get anyway. 'Cause I'm still in love. 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 I don't check my phone, I don't wanna face it. Everything feels wrong and there's no replacing. What we had is gone and it's all too late. And I'm better off, but I can't deal with this aching. The days move so slow, I know I gotta go, but I can't get anyway. 'Cause I'm still in love. 'cause I'm still in love, still in love. I'm still in love, still in love. I'm still in love, I'm still in love. I'm still in love, I'm still in
So I'm finally at the point where I can start putting things in the pantry, and y'all, this literally makes me so happy. I'm sure you can see the smile on my face. I mean, just to think how it looked and how it's looking, it's just amazing. It's night and day. But here I am finally able to put the baskets in, and I'm also going to be putting in the containers as well. Even though I'm going to have to individually take all of them out to label them, I just wanted to go ahead and kind of get an idea of what the pantry is going to look like. And again, it just looks so amazing, and I love it so incredibly much. I could not be happier with how it turned out. I cannot wait for you guys to see the before and afters. Seriously, it is incredible. This is probably the proudest I've ever been for a video in my life. Well, in the years that I've been doing YouTube anyways. But yeah, anyways, I'm just kind of fixing the lid because I needed all of them to be the right way, of course. And now I'm just taking this little silverware container that I got from Pier 1 probably like about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm just putting all of my plastic spoons and forks. And then I made a grocery delivery order from Walmart because I wanted more containers, because I had a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, I would love this to go in a container, and I would love this to go in a container. So I went ahead and I washed those off camera because this video is already long enough and I didn't need to really show all of that being done. But yeah, I will, like I said, I'll put everything down below if Walmart still has the containers that I purchased. But yeah, I totally did a delivery in the middle of the day, an express delivery. I had to pay an extra $10, but I was on a mission, and I was like, this pantry is going to be done today. And then the only thing I had left to do was the labeling. So that's just what I'm doing here, just finishing up all of the rest of the food to put in the rest of the containers that I just recently purchased and had delivered to my house.
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion, I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean, I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down.
day. That was very overwhelming for me because I took everything out and I was like, I don't know where to start. I don't know where anything is. So I'm glad it's done. I'm glad the only thing left to do is to really organize the containers and label everything, and then the pantry will be good to go. So I will see you guys whenever my label maker comes in to finish up the pantry organization.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around.
So it is the next day or 2 days, I can't remember, but here we are just having to take all of the containers back out of the pantry and just individually label everything. So I labeled all of the baskets, the little snack bin thing. I don't know what, I guess it's what it's called, the little thing that's like on the turntable thing that turns around. The cereals, I just labeled everything. And this was probably my favorite part. I didn't know how much I loved having a label maker until I purchased one, and now I'm labeling everything and it looks so good, and it's really just making my OCD, or not really OCD, but my type A personality just really, really happy.
But there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about you. Something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die.
Now it is time to officially organize everything and put everything in its place. This was actually really easy for me, and here you see me just like so happy with my work. I'm just so excited. So here we have the top. We have paper towels. We have a bin for overflow. Yes, I know. I literally have a basket for ramen and taco shells, but if you guys saw the amount of taco shells that I had, again, there was so much in here I didn't know I had. But I've got dog treats, paper goods, cereal, muffin mixes, our granola bar type things, chips, all of my basically food that I put in the containers, like nuts and baking goods like flour, sugar, granola, breadcrumbs, pretzels, like anything that I basically have in my pantry pretty much at all times is what I have in the little canisters. And then we have K-Pods, we have some marshmallows, some graham crackers back there, sides. Those are some more snacks, a bread bin, and then dried fruit. And then, of course, down at the bottom, you have all of the canned goods. And then I also have a cooler and Bella's extra dog food. So just a reminder, I told y'all it was intense and it was insane. So just to remind you, this is what the pantry previously looked like. This is what we were working with. And if I can tell you a secret, it was actually worse than this. We had actually gotten, I think some things had gotten taken out or something, I can't remember. Or maybe my son had picked some things up off the floor, but it was actually worse than what it is, or what it was. And then here is the after. Like I said, night and day. I could not be happier with how it turned out. It literally just makes me so happy every time I open up the door. And I want to bake more. I want to cook more. I'm loving it so very much.
So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If it was very motivational, inspirational for you, then make sure you share it. Subscribe if you are new here. I will see you guys in the next one. I have more kitchen organization that I want to do, and I got some fancy little gadgets, some really cool little gadgets for my spice cabinet, cabinet that I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you. Have an amazing day. Bye.